This course is all about interacting and automating with web maps in ArcGIS Online using the ArcGIS API for Python, and the material is action-packed. We're first going to look at accessing ArcGIS Online. We'll then take a look at the map object and how you can create a web map content item in ArcGIS Online from the map object. We'll assess basemaps and how you can switch to basemaps and also inspect the underlying JSON. We're going to see the difference between a web map item object and how it differs between a map object. It is an important difference that you're going to see throughout this course. We'll look at adding layers and tables to our web map, and then some layer configurations such as renaming, applying a filter, setting a scale range, and many more. We'll take a look at group layers, how we can create a group layer, move in layers to and from that group layer, and also how we can ungroup the entire group layer itself. Take a look at bookmarks, layer symbology, pop-ups, and automating some workflows, and there will be many more to come. First, the videos are going to be added incrementally, and then once the course is finished, I'll maintain the course by adding new material as the API matures and replacing videos as necessary. You are in great hands. I am a Esri Communities MVP on their community site. You can find me mostly in the ArcGIS API boards and on the ArcPy boards. I'm first going to get you set up with this course. So below here there is a link for downloading the course material, and I'm going to walk you through setup in the second part of this video. Once you have downloaded the course material, go to where the zipped folder has been downloaded. So you should have an ArcGIS AFP_03.zip. Right click and go to extract all, and you want to extract this to the root of your C drive. So you can click browse and go to your C drive and click select folder, or you can type in C with the colon and the slash. I'm going to click extract, and we can see in my C drive we now have this ArcGIS AFP_03 folder. I'm going to click into this folder and talk about the course material. We first have our data folder. This contains the data for the course that is going to be published to ArcGIS Online for us to consume in our web maps. We have county boundaries of Ireland from Táil Éireann. We have National Inventory of Architectural Heritage from the Department of Housing and Local Government and Heritage in Ireland. And we also have the National Parks and Wildlife Service designated boundary areas. I go back out of this folder. We have a JSON folder, and these will be used in later sections way further down the line towards the end of this course when we look at templating and automating with the ArcGIS API for Python and web maps. I'll go back out. The most important folder here is this Python scripts folder. In there is a follow along folder. I currently have 3 sections in here for the initial part of the course. As we progress through the course, this will increase. There'll be 14 or more sections to complete. I'll come back to this folder in a moment. First, I'll just show the last folder, and that is our thumbnails. We have 2 PNG files in here. We're going to apply a thumbnail to our web map content item, and we'll show how we can then update that thumbnail with another thumbnail. I'll go back to our Python scripts. To get set up, we're going to want to go into the follow along folder and into the introduction, and there is a data setup Python script in there. I want you to open that up in your Python IDE. Throughout this course I'm going to use PyScripter, but you can use any IDE of choice. I'm going to open PyScripter. I'm going to navigate to that folder and update. I'm going to my C drive. I'm going to ArcGIS AFP_03 into the Python scripts, follow along, introduction, and the data setup.pyscript. You do not need to worry about the code in here. I do have a course on Udemy all about content management, and eventually I will release that on YouTube. You will want to be logged into ArcGIS Pro, or skip ahead to the Accessing ArcGIS Online video and update how you're accessing ArcGIS Online here. Once you've got your access to ArcGIS Online sorted, click the Run button. Once the script is finished, you will see printed to the screen that a folder has been created called ArcGIS AFP 03 FDM Training. This will have been created in ArcGIS Online, which we're going to check in a moment. We added and published county boundaries, our NPWS designated boundaries, our NIAH points along with an NIAH CSV, and we added an NIAH table to the NIAH published feature service. So I'm going to pop over to ArcGIS Online and show you the setup. In ArcGIS Online, over on the left here, we can see the folders and we can see the FDM training folder that was created and the content items that were generated from the script you just ran. So we have our NIAH feature layer, we have our NIAH table, we have the NIAH CSV that the table was created from, we have the NIAH shapefile that the NIAH feature layer was published from, we have our designated boundaries shapefile that created the designated boundaries feature service, and we have our county boundaries shapefile that was published to create our county boundaries feature service. The county boundaries feature service has one layer containing the county boundary polygons. The designated area boundaries has 4 feature layers for special areas of conservation, special protection areas, natural heritage areas, and proposed natural heritage areas. Go back out to our folder. We also have our NIAH feature service that will contain a point feature layer and also a table. And this point feature layer is related to the table. You're all set up now to progress through the course. I hope you enjoy the course material. If there's anything that is not working, make sure to leave a comment and let me know and I can rectify. And also if there's any material that you'd like to see added, please leave a comment and I will look to get to it. Take care and all the best with learning the ArcGIS API for Python with WebMaps.